my channel Code by Bunch, and today we are going to solve the question reverse odd level of binary tree. So let's begin. So in this question we are given a root of a perfect binary tree. Reverse the node value at each odd level of the tree. For example, suppose the node value at level 3 is 2, 1, 3, 4, 7, 11, 29, 18. Then it should become 18, 29, 11, 7, 4, 3, 1, 2. Okay. Return the root of the reverse tree. A binary tree is perfect. All the parents and nodes have two children and live all the same node. The level of the node is the number of edge along the path between its node and edge. Okay. So if you look at the test case, what it is given, like this is the level 0, this is the level 1, and this is the level 2. So what we have to do, we have to reverse the level odd level, basically levels like 1, 3, 5 and so on. So we have to reverse level this. So I want to say that if I have level 1, okay, so we know that level 1 has two values basically. So why I'm saying that level 1 has two values, it is because it is given in the question that it is a perfect binary tree, and in the perfect binary tree the levels are fully connected. So that's why the level 1 has two nodes basically. So if the node value is given like this, like 3 5, so I have to convert it into 5 3. So that's how I am going to reverse it. So let's look at the explanation and how we are going to solve it. So first of all, what we are going to do, first of all we have, so as we know that we have to move in this traversal. This is a level based traversal, and whenever we see that we have to travel in a level based traversal, what we think of BFS. And whenever we think of BFS, what is the data structure which is first come in our mind? It is basically, yes, you think it right, it is basically queue. So queue is the data structure we have to use in this question also. So in order to maintain the queue, we basically maintain the queue, we will push the root. So we will given root, like in this case we have given 2 as the root, so we will push 2 into the queue. Now what we will do, we will pop it, right? We'll pop this 2 and we will put its child into the queue. After putting the child, what are the child? 3 and 5, right? 3 and 5 are in the queue, and we know that 3 and 5 are of level, this is of level 0 and this is of level 1. So after we push it and whenever the popping begins, then we are going to, what we will do, we will maintain a level which is initially going to be 0, and after we do push and pop operations, what we are going to do, we are just going to increment it. Now what condition we have to check, we have to check either this level is odd or not. So whenever we encountered that modulo of 2 is not equal to 0, what we have to do, we have to basically reverse it. And in order to reverse it, there is a trick actually. Like if this is my array and this is a 0 index and 1 index, there it is 5 and there it is this, and I have to reverse this array. So what I will do, I will basically create this and I will use this formula to reverse this code, to reverse this. So if you know that the size of the array is here, the array of the size of the array is what, it is 2, right? So I will put this 2 into here, and first I is equal to 0, right? I is equals to 0, so I put I is equals to 0. So I is equals to 0 minus 1, so this will become 1, right? 2 minus 0 minus 1, it will become 1. So that's why this value will go to last index because it is 1, and 5 value, as you know that I is equals to 1 here. So size, what will be the size? 2 minus 1 minus 1, so this is 0. So that's how we can see that we can reverse it by using this formula. We will reverse it, right? And we have to reverse only the odd level, and for all odd level this will work, this formula will work. Okay, so this is the main step. And yeah, there is also another step also. So in order to solve this question, what we have to do, we have to maintain two arrays also, right? One array will maintain the pre one array will maintain the current current node which we are processing, like 2 is the current node which we are processing. So use we will use a answer vector here, which is right now processing the current node. And another, we will use another vector which will take the child of this, like if this is the parent node, this is the child node, right? So this take care of answer, and these are the child node, and these are taken care by the current, right? After the iteration, what we will do, we will do basically three things. We will basically put our answer to the current value. Then we will do what we will do, we will do level plus plus, because we are moving in the next order. So these are the things we have to keep in mind to solve this question. Now let's move to the coding part. So in the coding part, what I have done basically, if it is a root node, then we will return only the root node, as no processing is needed in the question. And if it is not in the root node, then we will push it into the queue as I told you, and we will maintain an answer array, and the level we will initialize it as 0, right? After this, what we will do, we will initialize our queue, and we will make a size, like the size here, and here the part begins. And if it is a odd node, as I told you, this will reverse the ordering, this will basically reverse the ordering, right? And if and we will push basically the left node, we will basically push the left node, like if this is the parent node, this is the child node. What we will do, we will this here is in the queue, right? So what we will do, we will basically push this node into the queue, and after pushing this into the queue, we will also push it into the current array, right? We will also push it into the current array, because the current array will take care of the child nodes, and the answer array will take care of the answer node. So this is the process we will do for the left thing, and this is the process we are going for the right thing. After all this processing, what we are going to do, as we have to move for the next step, what we have to do basically, if let's take example, this is the chain, and these are the two pointer. After we have done all the work with two pointer, what we have to do, we have to increment it, right? So here also, whenever the process is over, we have to increment the left pointer, as well as what we have to do, we have to set answer is equals to current, so that in the next step it will move forward, and all the processing will done. After this, we will just return the root, because at the end, after all this iteration and all these steps, our root will be manipulated. So this is the code, and I hope you like my explanation video. Make sure to like, share and subscribe for more upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.